The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports. The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.
And a very pleasant good evening, everybody, and welcome to Radio Plus Video Sports on radioplusinfo.com. We are set for WIAA Division 4 Girls Regional Semifinal action. Glad you're along here tonight. We're broadcasting from the pit in Rosendale, Laconia High School, as Laconia is getting set to take on Crivitz in this WIAA, again, Division 4 Regional Semifinal game. Crivitz, a team that comes to us here tonight, winners on Tuesday of this week, dumping Princeton Green Lake 78-72. Laconia a bye this past Tuesday night to advance, of course, automatically to the regional semis here tonight. The last time Laconia took the court, they got a victory over Winnebago Lithard Academy 72-64. Again, Laconia champions of the Flyway Conference, a perfect 14-0 mark, and they're 22-2 overall. Number one team in the state in Division 4 are these Laconia ladies. The Marinette and Oconto Conference is where Crivitz hails from. They're a record of 10-6 over in conference play and 18-7 overall. Plenty more to get to, part of the pregame show. It's all on the way, including an exclusive interview with head coach Chris Morgan. That's on the way next on Radio Plus Video Sports.
The Rosendale-Brandon School District blends small school values with large school opportunities to inspire families, students, and staff to choose our schools. At Rosendale-Brandon Schools, we strive to connect our families to what's happening in our schools. We put what's best for our students at the forefront of each decision. We attract and retain an amazing staff with a passion for teaching children, and we celebrate our families, students, and staff. Rosendale-Brandon School District, the school district of choice. Go Spartans!
The youth sports, right? We support youth sports in all of our communities, sponsoring teams, booster clubs, and then really supporting the schools with some PTO activities where we'll donate to the PTOs as they need. We help sponsor a new playground for one of the schools in Fond du Lac. There's different things that we've done, and I look forward to our ability as we grow to be able to increase that exposure and that opportunity for us to give back to the communities.
Like to welcome you back here to RadioPlusInfo.com. We are in Rosendale tonight, the regional semifinal play as Laconia is in action. The defending Division 4 state champs set to put a run together, hopefully, to defend their gold ball. Chris Morgan with us here, head coach of the ladies. Chris, good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for coming out and doing the game for us.
Yeah, you've been looking forward to another exciting playoff run here. You go back to the regular season, Flyway Conference champions, and the season goes by pillars, right? You have the conference, championship, and then you hopefully the regionals, get out of regionals and sectionals and state and the whole thing. But it starts really with that tough non-conference schedule that you put together.
Yeah, absolutely, and that was right from the get-go. We had a brutal start, as far as non-conference strength and schedule goes. I mean, we started with Oostburg and then Xavier, and then we went down and played Watertown and Prairie School down in the Kettle Moraine tournament. So, I mean, that was a tough stretch, and that was, if we came out of that stretch 3-1, I think I would have been happy. We came out of that stretch 4-0, so that was really good. And hopefully those games are going to prepare us for the run we're going to have here, and because we've got a lot of nice teams in the sectional, so we got to be ready to play.
You take a look at even the Florida tournament that you had there and seeing maybe some different looks in there and getting ready for some different looks that you see in the postseason.
Yeah, absolutely. It was really the athleticism we saw down there. They played a lot more 2-3 zone, but their zone down there, they covered ground a lot faster than some of the teams we see around here. So, getting shots and getting easy shots was very difficult. So down there, you just had to, be a little bit more patient, and you're going to shoot with more hands in your face down there. So it was great to see that, and hopefully, that experience carries over as well. It's been a long time. Seems like it's been a long time since we played those games, but I think you can see it in the Waupun game that we played last week. Those moments are not too big for us because we've seen some of the best competition-wise.
And you've seen packed houses and packed gyms and everybody coming out to the games, and we're going to hopefully have that tonight here. And maybe if you play Bonduelle tomorrow night, might be a raucous crowd too.
Yeah, I think fans are excited. Some of our conference games can be. Sometimes they're not that exciting to watch because, quite honestly, some of those teams we kind of run away from. But I think our fans are excited to see some really great games right now, and I think they're going to start packing the gym. It's going to be fun.
Coach, what do you know about Crivitz?
Their top scorer right now is a freshman, so we're going to have to go really get on her and see, what kind of stuff she can handle. On tape, she looks like a nice ball player. You just never know what kind of competition some of those teams are seeing compared to the competition that we see all the time. So we're going to go challenge those players. They're not real big. They're fairly small, so I think we're going to have an advantage from a size standpoint. So we're going to have to go really attack the glass and hopefully get, even if we're not knocking down some of our shots, hopefully we get some extra looks at the basket too.
What is the main goal and the main message for the playoff run to the Laconia ladies?
Yeah, it's a lot like actually what our message was against Waupun, because Waupun was a great team, and that's just one of those games that you don't know if you're going to hit shots all the time, but you have to go out there and do it with your defense and do it with your hustle. So our message going forward here is just we want to put on a show, and we want to put on a show with our toughness and our energy and our effort, and hopefully we hit some shots along the way, but we just want to outwork and out hustle, outplay, whoever's playing across from us.
Any injuries for the ladies?
We're pretty healthy for the most part. Ava Engel's been kind of dealing with a little foot issue, but she's a battler, she's a warrior, and she wants to play. So, we're going to let her play through it as long as she can. The trainer says that she's not going to do any further damage to it. So, as long as he's okay with her playing, we're going to leave that into Ava's hands a little bit.
Coach, best of luck. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Nick.
Chris Morgan is the head coach of the Laconia ladies, and we have plenty more of the pregame show. It's coming up next on RadioPlusInfo.com from Rosendale tonight.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops, with most installed by next week and completed in just one day. And because we fabricate our countertops in-house, you can buy direct and save money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Planning a new building, whether it's commercial, ag, or residential, you need a building that will last. You need Pinot. Our experienced design-build team will make your vision a reality. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to PinotBuildings.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, built better for future generations.
Mueller's Repair and Recovery is a proud sponsor of Laconia in their game today. Good luck, Spartans! Mueller's Repair and Recovery is a full-service automotive repair shop. They'll do engine and transmission swaps, brakes, oil changes, and more. Call 852-0103. That's 852-0103 for Mueller's Repair and Recovery. 104 South Main Street, Rosendale. Good luck, Laconia!
I'd like to welcome you back into our pregame show on RadioPlusInfo.com, getting set for a WIAA Division IV regional semifinal between Crivitz and Laconia here tonight. Again, welcome back in to the pregame show. Ron Lingard, our chief camera operator. Kerry Longery up top. Aiden Anderson, our wide camera operator, again here tonight on this broadcast. The Laconia ladies, defending Division IV state champs from a season ago, went 27-3 that year. Beat Aquinas in the state title game 64-51 and beat Colfax in the semifinal game 58-35. Of course, this Laconia team, no stranger to getting back to state and getting to state. They finished runner-up the year prior to that as they lost to Mineral Point in that game 53-42. They were runner-up back in 2019 and 2020 as well. So this Laconia team really over the past 4 or 5 years has had a lot of success making deep runs into the WIAA playoffs, and they want to defend their Division IV state championship from a season ago, and they have, of course they do, they have the gears and they have the gals to do it here tonight. Plenty more of the pregame show. It's on the way next on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Redeker Dairy Equipment has been taking care of the needs of area farmers for over 50 years. They're your one-stop shop for Delaval milking equipment. And Redeker Dairy Equipment sells and maintains every system from rotary parlors to robotic equipment. They'll deliver chemicals, dips, and supplies right to your farm. Redeker Dairy has an electrical department that offers residential, commercial, and industrial services. Good luck, Spartans, from Redeker Dairy Equipment in Brandon.
Some great deals await at Brandon Meats this week. 8-ounce chopped sirloin for $1.99 each. The boneless Brandon-style ribs at $2.59 per pound. The garlic butter marinated chicken breast, $2.99 per pound. Round steak or Swiss steak, $4.99 per pound. And smoked Polish sausage, $2.99 per pound. Brandon Meats, open this week Monday through Thursday, 7 to 5, Friday, 7 till 6, and Saturday, 7 till 3. Log on, BrandonMeats.com.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops, with most installed by next week and completed in just 1 day. And because we fabricate our countertops in-house, you can buy direct and save money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
I would say the best part about our relationship with Bristol Morgan is the fact that they are local and they actually are there when we need them to be. They're very responsive and they do a great job for us, so we keep coming back. I mean, you need a lending partner that's going to be there when you need them. We've had a lot of growth over the last 15 years and specifically in the last 5. Bristol Morgan has always been here to help us find our way to that next level.
Welcome back into the pregame show presented by our friends, of course, and great sponsors of Laconia Ladies Basketball, TJ's Construction, Bristol Morgan Bank. I'd like to thank Quest Interiors, our scoreboard sponsor tonight, Pino Construction and Buildings, the Rosedale Brandon School District. I'd like to thank Brandon Meats and Sausage, Mueller's Repair and Recovery, and Redeker Dairy. Of course, the accolades for these Laconia ladies, they just continue to pour in. And taking a look at Tierney Madigan, the 5th leading scorer in Laconia history. She's got offers from Purdue, Fort Wayne, Sacramento State, has not committed anywhere, but again, she's number 5 on the list for all-time scores in Laconia history. She's the first one to do it as a junior, only a junior. She comes back next year, again, for the Laconia ladies. Peyton Morgan, of course, Chris's daughter, committed to Division II Minnesota State, and Morgan just having an outstanding season. And the floor general, we call her, Aubrey Leonard, one of the top players in the state regarding assists, and she's the leader for the Laconia ladies in the assist category. And she has several offers as well for this Laconia Lady Girls basketball team. All right, plenty more of the pregame show coming up. The starting lineup's on the way. It's Laconia and Crivitz in a Division IV regional semifinal next on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Right, for sure.
Some great deals await at Brandon Meats this week. 8-ounce chopped sirloin for $1.99 each. The boneless Brandon-style ribs at $2.59 per pound. The garlic butter marinated chicken breast, $2.99 per pound. Round steak or Swiss steak, $4.99 per pound. And smoked Polish sausage, $2.99 per pound. Brandon Meats, open this week Monday through Thursday, 7 to 5, Friday, 7 till 6, and Saturday, 7 till 3. Log on, brandonmeats.com.
Redeker Dairy Equipment has been taking care of the needs of area farmers for over 50 years. They're your one-stop shop for Delaval milking equipment. And Redeker Dairy Equipment sells and maintains every system from rotary parlors to robotic equipment. They'll deliver chemicals, dips, and supplies right to your farm. Redeker Dairy has an electrical department that offers residential, commercial, and industrial services. Good luck, Spartans, from Redeker Dairy Equipment in Brandon.
The Rosendale-Brandon School District blends small school values with large school opportunities to inspire families, students, and staff to choose our schools. At Rosendale-Brandon Schools, we strive to connect our families to what's happening in our schools. We put what's best for our students at the forefront of each decision. We attract and retain an amazing staff with a passion for teaching children, and we celebrate our families, students, and staff. Rosendale-Brandon School District, the school district of choice. Go Spartans!
What makes the Laconia ladies so dangerous, welcome back into the pregame show, by the way, is number one, their defense. This is a team that defensively only gives up about 43 a game. That's one of the best defensive teams in the area. And the reason that they're so good defensively is they get after it. They get loose balls. They get defensive rebounds. They do the little things necessary to be successful on the court. That's one of the main reasons why they've seen not just success this year, but success throughout their entire run of gold ball, silver ball, and that type of thing. So they score pretty good clip at about 79 a game, but they only give up 43 a game, and that has to be noted. Again, their defensive play is so big and so key tonight. I also think one of the other main reasons why they're having the success that they are is look at the balanced scoring that they have. Tierney Madigan, we talked about her over 1,000 points moments ago, and she's the first junior to do it in program history, but 14.5 a game, not flying off the page here, but the other players around her. You've got 4 other players that average at least 10 a game. Callista Vandenberg, the senior, Aubrey Leonard, the floor general, Finley Morgan, the freshman, and her sister Peyton Morgan as well. So again, those players all with a balanced scoring attack, another main reason why they're having a good amount of success. And we talked about the assists for Laconia and their ability to share the basketball and play unselfish ball, and that's a big key. If they got a hot hand, they're going to feed the gal that's got the hot hand, but nobody's selfish on this team, and especially with the underclassmen that they've had step up, it certainly is something special to watch here. And a lot of these gals, sophomores, juniors, coming back for their senior campaigns, and should be fun to watch again for these next couple of years and even a little bit farther after that. All right, we've got about 90 seconds before the national anthem. We'll have the starting lineups on the way. This is RadioPlusInfo.com.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops, with most installed by next week and completed in just one day. And because we fabricate our countertops in-house, you can buy direct and save money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
All right, welcome back to the pit in Rosendale. This is Laconia ladies and Crivitz on the Quest Interior scoreboard, taking a peek at about 20 seconds left to go before the national anthem, and then the opener for tonight's game. Let's take a look at the bracket if we could, just real quick. You know, we have St. Mary Catholic as the 1, Laconia as the 2. A lot of people, including Chris Morgan, turned their head when that was released because this is a team that was ranked number 1 all year, a team that's the defending Division 4 state champs, and they got a 2 seed. More on that coming up. St. Mary Catholic, again, is the 1 seed. You have Crivitz in there, of course, a 7. Shiocton and Oconto did battle earlier this week. Bonduel, the 3 seed. They will come to Rosendale, most likely, if Laconia wins again here tonight. Coleman and Crandon hook up as well tonight. Let's send things to the national anthem here tonight on RadioPlusInfo.com, down to the PA.
Food or drink in the hallway. Our sports medicine is provided by SSM, Laconia High School, and Crivitz High School. We'd like to remind you that good sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. Attendance at international activities is a privilege with expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior for the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance. Your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. At this time, we invite you to rise and remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Tonight, the national anthem will be played by the Laconia Pep Band under the direction of Jonathan Tesh. Here are the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Wolverines. A junior, number 10, Lucy Grudzinski. A freshman, number 14, Kaya Brand. A sophomore, number 22, Karen Tracy. A senior, number 23, Kaya Werner. A junior, number 30, Megan Pusik. The Wolverines are coached by Brett Meyer. And now, the starting lineup for your own Laconia Spartans. A junior, number 3, Ava Engel. A junior, number 11, Tierney Madigan. A senior, number 12, Callista Vandenberg. A junior, number 15, Aubrey Leonard. A junior, number 21, Peyton Morgan. The Spartans are coached by Chris Morgan and his staff.
All right, there you have it. Our public address announcer having the starting lineups again here tonight. Grudzinski, Brand, Tracy, Werner, Pusik for Crivitz and the Wolverines. Laconia opposed by Engel, Madigan, Vandenberg, Leonard, and Morgan. Again, Laconia in their home whites traveling to the left side of your video screen, and the Wolverines of Crivitz will be traveling to the right side. Megan Pusick is set to tip it up against Callista Vandenberg here. We are getting set for a WIAA Division IV regional semifinal game. Reminder, let's take a peek at the Laconia ladies. Again, on the screen there, the starters. You see that picture from Florida? They went there and had a great time in Florida for a holiday tournament there. Engel, Madigan, Vandenberg, Leonard, and Morgan. And here we go. From Rosendale, the defense of Division IV goes into the hands of the Laconia ladies. Aubrey Leonard touches it now for Madigan. Right side Engel. Spot up 3-ball. Morgan missed it. Rebound taken by Madigan. Bounce pass for Leonard. Up Callista Vandenberg, and that one's too hard. Rebound taken. Morgan underneath. And there's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow's going to point toward the Wolverines. So a couple of misses there by the Laconia ladies. Will give it to the Wolverines here. Again, just 20 seconds in on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. No score. We still got a backcourt pressure here. Madigan there to rip it away. And loose ball, bodies on the deck. Ladies fight for it underneath. Another jump ball, I think, is going to be the call. Yes, it is. Possession arrow is going to go back to Laconia. We talked about the very aggressive play. We talked about the little things, right? Loose balls, getting after it, diving for those, and creating some opportunities here for offense. Now cutting is Morgan. Baseline, Morgan's got it. Right side dumps it down for Callista. Callista, they crash on her. Flips it to Morgan to Engel. Now goes left side, Leonard inside. Goes to Vandenberg. Here comes a 3 from Morgan. That one spit out. Rebound taken. Callista Vandenberg kicks it. Shot. Free throw line up, and that one's missed too. Laconia's got to settle down just a touch. Missing 4 shots. That's going to go out of bounds off of Laconia Wolverines basketball. So Laconia's had some looks at it here in the first 52 seconds. Just haven't been able to knock one through yet. Not one in the bottom of the net. You have an opportunity, of course, to get in when you can and create a turnover, and they do it there with Aubrey Leonard. Leonard's got the basketball now to the forecourt with it. Aubrey Leonard crossover, top of the wheel, flips it. Here comes Morgan, passes it up, goes for Engel. Ava favoring that right foot. She's still playing with it. Now skips it across court for Morgan. Morgan dumps it, Leonard, baseline. Baseline left, up, and looks for Madigan. Madigan, Engel, flips it, Morgan. Such good ball movement, such patience. Morgan's going to try it. Leonard's going to try it, I should say. And Aubrey Leonard for 3, and we've got a 3-0 score and a turnover now. Here comes Laconia, pushing tempo the other way. They get out in transition, flips it, Morgan. On the deck with it, Aubrey Leonard dumps it for Vandenberg. They crash on a double team, throws it up and short. Rebound taken by the Wolverines. They'll go up ahead, and they'll dump it, and that one's going to go out of bounds. High pass, up and turnover. Chris Morgan in his 14th season at the school. 243 and 103. That's the career varsity mark for Chris. A couple of silver balls and a gold to go with it. Vandenberg has it. And now flips it for Leonard. Now back to Morgan. Madigan's going to flash in the paint. She gets it. Nice bounce pass for Callista. Regathers herself for Morgan. Looks for Leonard. Aubrey's got it to go. There's Aubrey. She's got all 5 of the Laconia ladies' points. And Aubrey Leonard, a player that Viterbo has an offer for her. And averages about 10.5 points a game. That one is going to go out of bounds. It's going to go off of Laconia Wolverines basketball. Leonard, season, 3-point shooter. One of the best on the team at about 31%. That's good enough for second on the team. Get it to the wing. Goes out of bounds. Crivitz has not been able to really put up a shot yet. This swarming defense by Laconia. And thanks to all of our great sponsors here tonight. Mueller's Repair and Recovery, Brandon Meats, Rosendale Brandon School District, Pino Buildings and Pino Construction, Quest Interiors, our scoreboard sponsor, Bristol Morgan Bank, TJ's Construction also. Laconia patience on offense. Ava will go to the right side for Madigan. Tierney will flip it now for Aubrey. Bounce pass for Callista. Working her way inside, flips it. Ava Engel, 3! Got it. Ava Engel puts one home. 8-0 your score. Quest Interior's scoreboard in favor of the home white. Pressure on the backcourt. They get it across the line now. Double team trap. They'll break the trap and they'll get it down low. That one is missed off the window and it'll go off of Crivitz and Laconia basketball. Substitution in. We see Molly Duell for the first time tonight. Morgan will take a seat in favor of her sister Finley. So Finley, Morgan in, Madigan in, Duell, Engel, Vandenberg for the ladies. Bounce pass. They got it to the left elbow. Flips it back. Got away with one there for Madigan. Madigan looks Finley Morgan from the corner up to Madigan. Now Ava Engel. Now Molly Duell. Callista touches. Trapped on the baseline there. Pivots. Still finds an open lady. Here's Engel. A nice cut through. Can't get that one to fly home. Rebound taken by Finley Morgan. Top of the wheel. 3. Yep. Got it. Ava Engel for 3. She's got 6, and there's going to be a timeout taken by Brett Myers, the Crivitz head coach. 5 for Aubrey Leonard and 6 for Ava Engel. We take a timeout. We come back after this on Radio Plus Video Sport.
Being a smaller organization, I think, gives us such an advantage to be able to adapt to what our customers need, especially at the small business level. They give us feedback on what's important to them and what products and services they need and are important and they value, and we can make adjustments. We can hear our customers as to what they need, and we can make adjustments relatively quickly. I think they see that, they see our flexibility, and they understand this is an organization that wants to work with us. They're not just going to do it their way, they're actually listening and hearing what we need.
Out of the timeout, it's Wolverines basketball. We've got 3 games tonight. This is our Division 4 coverage. We've also got Division 3 coverage with Waupun and East Troy. There's a miss. Laconia there for the clear-out rebound. Molly Duell has the touch. Duell right side. She got bumped. No call from the official. No fouls yet called in this game. Callista Vandenberg has it. Looks for Finley Morgan. Crossover. Finley and 1. Finley Morgan with an opportunity for the old-fashioned three-point play. Got Division 5 tonight, Oakfield and Almond Bancroft. Again, some coverage. RadioPlusInfo.com. We've got coverage all over the place tonight. We've got coverage tomorrow, and that's hockey and a sectional championship hockey game. That should be a good one. And that's from Oregon. And Oregon beat Waupun 3-0 this past Tuesday, so they had a tough fight on their hands as Finley Morgan missed the and 1. Finley Morgan, about a 66% free throw shooter. Laconia shoots as a team about 60%. And Kaya Brand got a 2-point bucket to go. And let's talk a little bit about Crivitz. They are led by that player that just scored. And there's Molly Duell to answer. Got Molly Duell for 3. And we've got 4 threes in this ball game. Trap near the half-court stripe. Crivitz will break the trap, spin around, pivot around, flips it. That's rejected by Ava Engel. Across the line with it. Here's Engel. Finley Morgan for Madigan. Back to Morgan. Finley back to Madigan. They exchange. But back to Kaya Brand. She is the leading scorer for this Crivitz team. And Brand averages 17.6 a game. She's number 24 on your, she's number 14 on your roster, on your screen there is Brand, and she's just a freshman. So again, she'll be pretty good. Just a freshman there. Duell, that one missed. Duell getting a second opportunity here. Check it out is Tracy. So not a lot of offense by Crivitz early on in this ball game. Molly Duell's second one is up and no good. Getting the rebound is Crivitz. Warner got the rebound, and she'll pass it up ahead into the hands of Vandenberg for Laconia. Was Finley Morgan. Morgan back to Callista. Got bumped in the paint, flips it for Ava Engel. Now Finley Morgan into a trap, and now floats it right side. Gets it back. Finley, 3. That one spit out too hard. Rebound taken by Crivitz. Wolverines will touch. That is Kaya Brand. Brand's bounce pass. And she'll get it now. And that's Gruzinski's pass. That goes up ahead for Madigan, up and good. So Laconia just too much and creating a lot of turnovers here against this Crivitz team. And there's the freshman in Brand. Trying to get it across. They do, and they break it, and they'll go for Pusick. Pusick up and scores. Kirsten Pusick up and scores there. 18-4 your score on your Quest Interior scoreboard. And Laconia gets it right back as they go Madigan down low. Thank many of our great sponsors as Crivitz just threw it away. TJ's Construction, thanks to Bristol Morgan Bank, Quest Interiors, Pino Construction, Pino Buildings, Rosedale Brandon School District, Brandon Meats, Mueller's Repair and Recovery, and Redeker Dairy Equipment as well. Out of the change of possession here, we have some substitutions. Aubrey Leonard comes back in, as does Peyton Morgan. And Peyton with it now, looks for Molly, left side for Leonard. Aubrey Leonard has it now, fights it up, down low. Vandenberg, that one's too hard. And Callista's coming up empty. A couple of trips down the court for her. 20-4, your score. Brand intercepted by Leonard. Leonard, here she goes, up for a layup with the right hand. Yep. That's Leonard's 7th point, and it's 22-4 on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. And that one's going to be kicked and out of bounds. Some great accolades for the Laconia ladies as we see Callista Vandenberg, 600-plus career rebounds. See Aubrey Leonard, the Laconia school assist record. And Tierney Madigan with over 1,000 career points. Just the first junior to get that done. Everybody else was seniors. Shot on the way of 3, and that one's missed by Gruzinski. Push up ahead, Temple. Peyton flips it. Aubrey, 3, spit out. Vandenberg's got the rebound. Little height advantage there. She'll drive into traffic, flip it. Finley Morgan, 3. That one's good. Finley Morgan's got 5. Bonduel leads Oconto 21-0. It's a football score. Molly Duel there. Bounce pass. Morgan up and no good. With the rebound, Morgan up and good. Laconia just too much at 27-4. And they get it across the timeline here and looks for Brand. And Brand guarded by Morgan. Morgan sisters there. That one's going to go out of bounds off of Laconia, and basketball into the hands of Crivitz. 9:32 again left to play in the opening half. It's a 27-4 Quest Interiors scoreboard. Brand will touch. They'll trap, and she'll get away. Runs into the Morgan sisters. Look out here. Trap, and almost picked off. Is it over and back? It is. Yep, it's touched last by Bonduel. Turnover there. We're going to push the other way now. Laconia, since that loss to Edgewood back in January 20th, they lost at Edgewood in non-conference play on a Saturday. They've won 8 in a row, including champions of the Flyaway Conference. Shot 3-ball missed by Finley Morgan. And there's Brand to get it over Peyton Morgan. And there's a bump and a foul. That's going to be a foul called on Laconia's Peyton Morgan. That's her first, and that's the team's first as well. And a tip by Molly Duel. She's going to take it the other way. There goes Molly up for a layup, and 1. Molly Duel for the Laconia ladies. She's got 5 with a chance for an and 1. Crivitz, they've won 5 in a row coming into tonight's game, but you take a look at where they come from. The Marinette and Oconto Conference. They averaged, as a team, about 55 a game, but I don't think they've ran into any defense like they played against Laconia here tonight. They finished second in their conference. Lena was at the top. Coleman, also in that conference, finished up toward the top. There's Molly Duell for another pick. Duell's going to go 3-on-1, and she'll wait. Back up for Finley Morgan, comes to her rescue. Now goes back for Aubrey Leonard. Leonard now with the left hand, and she got fouled. She goes to the line. Crivitz, a little touchy on the hands, not moving the feet a lot. Little hand slap, sends her to the free throw line here. So that's, again, going to put Leonard at the free throw line. Laconia not connecting on their free throws. That's one thing Chris is going to be talking about maybe at the half, but here comes Leonard again, and is the lid on the bucket? Laconia is 0 for 5 from free throw range. Make a free throw yet here. 8:20 left to play. Intercepted by Madigan. Tierney up with the right hand, and good. 31-4. There's a different level of competition down here in the Wisconsin Flyweight Conference. Laconia, we know they're good. Number 1 team over and back. There it is. Brand got some defensive pressure on her, and she went over and back here. Let's take a look at Laconia's feats. Take a look at winning a state championship. Of course, last year beat Aquinas. State championship game, beat Colfax in the semis. Runner-up 2 years ago and finished runner-up in 2019 and 20. We'll come back to that slide a little bit later on tonight as you can see more of that. But, the success has been there for these Laconia ladies. Shot, angle, spit out. Rebound taken by Crivitz. Good board by Megan Pusick. Megan Pusick and Kirsten Pusick are sisters. The team. That one is missed by Grace Doyen. They get a rebound for Brand. Kaya Brand. Kick it out left-hand side. Run it now for Doyen. And the bounce pass looks for Grzinski. And over to Tracy. That one's out of bounds. Who is this off of? Gets off of Laconia. Going to stay in Crivitt's corner. Winner of this game is probably going to play Bonduelle, as Bonduelle is leading 21-0 at the 12-minute break. That was last time that we checked. We do have some updates coming on our video chat. If you'd like to send us a chat message, you can do so. And chat line is open, or the email is open as well. Nick at RadioPlusInfo.com. That's N-I-C-K at RadioPlusInfo.com. Intercepted again by Laconia. They pump ahead, and they stop play, and a foul called. Doyen bumped her, and that's going to go their 5th foul. And if you look at the scoreboard, Crivitz has more fouls than points. Here comes Aubrey Leonard. Pass for Molly Duell. That's for Tierney Madigan. Left-hand side, Leonard drives baseline, gets cut, flips it. That's intercepted. Taken back by Brand. Kaya Brand slapped away by Tierney Madigan. Good job. Madigan ran the court, tipped it out. Good hustle to get back. And Warner comes back in. Brand to inbound the basketball here. And we've got Pusick with it. Shot, Brand. That one's missed. Molly Duell there for the air ball. And here comes Molly. Pushes it for Morgan. There's Leonard. Leonard back to Peyton. 3. Yep. Peyton Morgan. That's her first bucket of the game. She missed a couple earlier and just had to get that rhythm down, had to feel it, and she felt it there. 34-4. 6:30 left to play. Got a Warner dribble now to the right-hand side, guarded by Tierney Madigan. Goes to the left-hand side for Pusick. Top of the wheel, Tracy has it, and timeout taken by Brett Myers. Let's take a timeout with the teams. We are coming back to Rosendale after this Radio Plus Video Sports.
Mueller's Repair and Recovery is a proud sponsor of Laconia in their game today. Good luck, Spartans! Mueller's Repair and Recovery is a full-service automotive repair shop. They'll do engine and transmission swaps, brakes, oil changes, and more. Call 852-0103. That's 852-0103 for Mueller's Repair and Recovery. 104 South Main Street, Rosendale. Good luck, Laconia.
Welcome back to Rosendale. This is a full timeout. Gives us a chance to do our live read for the WIAA. Engage in conversations about high school sports in your community and throughout Wisconsin. Take your tablet, your smartphone, or cell phone and follow the WIAA on X, formerly known as Twitter. The WIAA, WI for general information. You can check out the website. You can connect with them on Instagram, on Facebook as well. This again from the WIAA and Radio Plus Video Sports. Amro finished second in the Wisconsin Flyaway Conference, followed by WLA, Lamira, Springs, North Fond du Lac, Mayville, and Campbellsport. You know, going back to that WLA Laconia game, that was a pretty good game all the way back on February 15th, a week ago Thursday, right? And another turnover. Laconia was up by 11 at the half, but Bago made it interesting in the second half. They got a little action, got a little run going. Such a special player for WLA is Lindsay Nell. She had 32 in that game. Lindsay Nell did number 2. She was 10 out of 16, and from three-point range, 4 out of 6. So Laconia did a pretty good job on the rest of the team, but Nell got her. She was hot that night. Tierney Madigan on the way, and that one's up and no good. Vandenberg there for the rebound and the putback. Callista Vandenberg with a bucket. She's got her first bucket of the ball game. See on our chat that Bonduel leads Oconto 30-1. That's a pretty safe bet that game is going to be in Bonduel's favor, and that's going to be an interesting matchup tomorrow night. We can talk about that here. Madigan is going to bounce pass for Morgan. Flips, fades. Finley up and no good. Peyton, I should say, up and no good. There's Madigan to clean it up. Tierney Madigan's got 8. Bonduel is ranked number 5 in the state in Division 4. Laconia ranked number 1. These ladies are in the state. So a regional final with 2 of the top 5 teams in the state. There's going to be a packed house tomorrow night for that game. That one floats home, and that is for Taya Werner. That should be a good one tomorrow night. And there's Aubrey Leonard. Almost got the roll. That one's out of bounds off of Callista and going back Crivitz's way. But it's a difficult, not just regional. We know that. It's difficult sectional. Because take a look at the sectional. You have St. Mary Catholic. They are ranked underneath Laconia, and they got the 1 seed. Even though, okay, now work with me here. Even though Laconia is a team that has a very impressive resume. Trap in the corner, kick it down low, intercepted by the ladies. They push tempo the other way. Laconia beat Oostburg, very quality team, and there's Morgan underneath. That one is missed. Morgan gets her own rebound back. That one's missed too. Up and going back the other way. They have 2 losses. One of the 2 losses was to an upper division, also ranked in the top 5, Edgewood, okay, in Division 3. And they also lost to a Florida school, okay, a team that did wonders during the regular season, okay, ranked number 1 all year, ranked very high, number 1. A team that's the defending Division 4 state champs, okay, is Laconia from a season ago. And if you look at that St. Mary Catholic team, they lost to a Division 5 school. So something's a little flawed. My thought is in the computer system. But that's what you get when you have everything is based on computers now. There's a trap near midcourt. Everything's based on computers. There's no human element to the seeding process that goes on for the playoffs. So that's where some disagreements come into play. But it doesn't really matter as if you look at being a 1 versus a 2, the only difference is you would not play Bonduelle tomorrow night. You would play the 4 seed, provided you win tonight. And you'd eventually have to beat everybody anyway to get to where you want to go. But it's intriguing to me. It's interesting. And my head turned the other way when I saw that, and I think Chris's did too. But up ahead, here's Tierney Madigan. Madigan up with the right hand, up and good. Madigan's got 10 for Laconia. Laconia's lead is big at 40-6 with under 3 to play on your Quest Interiors scoreboard in this half of basketball. We'll have Laconia's run every game. If they do make it to state, unfortunately we can't do the video stuff at state. We'd love to, but can't do that. But we'll have the regional games on, of course. Have all the sectional games on, of course. Shot on the way. That one is up and no good. If Laconia gets to the sectionals, their sectional semi would be in Hortonville. And if they get to the sectional championship that Saturday, that would be in Kimberly. I'm sure things are planned right now. Foul called underneath. And another foul called on Crivitz. That's at their 6th. Yeah, one more, they go to the line. Substitutions now come in. That is Doyen and also Pusick. Molly Duell gets it in, goes to Madigan, back to Duell, flips it for Morgan. Finley on the deck with it, up and under for Finley. That one doesn't go. Tapped around, Callista Vandenberg kicks it. Molly Duell feels it, 3. Nope. Rebound taken by Crivitz. The Wolverines, Brand pushes up tempo for Doyen. Trap in the corner from Madigan in front of the student section here. Looks for Pusick. Pep band rocking tonight. Always such a great job. They're loud. That one's up and missed. That's going to go into the hands of Ava Engel. She'll whip it down the court too long. Nice idea. Good look at it. Just a little bit too long with that chuck, right? 4 minutes left to go. Bonduelle leads 36-4. 3 to go in the first half. Winnebago Lithard Academy leads Cedar Grove, Belgium, 27-16. So some games going on tonight. We're keeping an ear on, an eye on for you on our chat, which is open right now. Let us know where you're watching tonight's game from. Love to have you along. Having tomorrow night's game. I have a travel basketball 3rd grade tourney tomorrow night. We play a late game, so Jordan King, he'll have the honors tomorrow night. And that one is out of bounds, off of Laconia, stays with Crivitz. Wonder if Carrie knows the drive down from Crivitz. 2 hours maybe? Maybe 2 plus? 2.5? 2.5, yep. There's Crivitz working. Offensively, with about a minute left to play, Quest Interior scoreboard. Laconia bumps her. 4th team foul on the ladies. Molly Duell with the foul called on her, and that's going to give it to Crivitz again. Retain possession here, of course, but about a 2.5 hour drive. They were here in plenty of time early. Get a little bit nervous once you make long road trips. You'll be on time. Everything's okay, but the trip down here, a minute to play. We've got Brecken Ott with the basketball now to the left-hand side. And she'll go for Kirsten Pusick. Pusick for her sister Megan Pusick. Kirsten will touch, 40 seconds left to play. And that's going to be over and back. Nope, tipped. Okay, they'll keep going here, and that's going to go out of bounds, though. Same result, it's just how they got there, turnover. And Laconia will have an opportunity to chat briefly with Chris Morgan. We'll get him at the half, get his thoughts on the first half. Laconia, again, had so many great memories a season ago in the playoffs. Had that sectional game against Winnebago Lutheran Academy in a great one. That was from Marquezan. Remember that one? Yeah. Then there's a turnover, and then we had an opportunity to cover them at state, their Colfax State semifinal. One of the great games had a chance to do was their state game when they beat Aquinas 64-51. That was awesome again at the Rush in Green Bay. Want to get back there. Got that on their mind. It starts every step along the way, one game at a time here. Got Finley Morgan with the basketball now. Going to flip it for Ava Engel. Engel back to Morgan with 8 seconds left to go. Molly Duell. Duell flips it. Madigan. Here comes Tierney up with the left hand. No. Tip in at the horn. No. Vandenberg is laughing. She almost got that one to go in. That was pretty good. All right. 40-6. Laconia all over Crivitz. We'll take a break. Back after this. Radio Plus Video Sports.
The Rosendale-Brandon School District blends small school values with large school opportunities to inspire families, students, and staff to choose our schools. At Rosendale-Brandon Schools, we strive to connect our families to what's happening in our schools. We put what's best for our students at the forefront of each decision. We attract and retain an amazing staff with a passion for teaching children, and we celebrate our families, students, and staff. Rosendale-Brandon School District, the school district of choice. Go Spartans!
The youth sports, right? We support youth sports in all of our communities, sponsoring teams, booster clubs, and then really supporting the schools with some PTO activities where we'll donate to the PTOs as they need. We help sponsor a new playground for one of the schools in Fond du Lac. There's different things that we've done, and I look forward to our ability as we grow to be able to increase that exposure and that opportunity for us to give back to the communities.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, a remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Got a whole bunch of viewers tonight's game, watching tonight's game as well at RadioPlusInfo.com. I want to mention that the softball team is having a community meal. Tacos, baked goods, free will donation, proceeds going to the Tennessee spring break trip at Peace Lutheran Church in Rosendale. Just got that message. Want to mention that at 3 o'clock, the doors open up. So again, softball team having a community meal before the game. That is tomorrow, right? Yeah. Okay, again, doors open up at 3 o'clock. Peace Lutheran Church. I know where the stream team's having supper tomorrow night. There you go. Dialed in there. All right, so we are at the half, and Laconia 40, Crivitz 6. Kirsten Pusick with 2, Kaya Brand with 2, and Taya Werner with 2. Those are the scoring. That's the scoring for Crivitz. For Laconia, Finley Morgan with 7, 6 for Ava Engel. Molly Duell has 5, 10 for Tierney Madigan. Callista Vandenberg with 2, 7 for Aubrey Leonard, and 3 for Peyton Morgan. Again, we're at the half, and a 40-6 score on your Quest Interior scoreboard. The stifling defense is very good for Laconia again here tonight. They are creating a lot of different, I don't have the official turnover statistics here tonight, but it's a bunch that Laconia is forcing, and Crivitz not able to get a lot of shots up, and everything's being contested by Laconia. So we talk a lot about their offense and the balanced attack, but their defense has been very, very good here tonight. Definitely a team that looks to be locked and dialed in defensively. All right, we'll take a timeout, and we'll come back with more on Radio Plus Video Sports.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops, with most installed by next week and completed in just one day. And because we fabricate our countertops in-house, you can buy direct and save money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Go ahead and let the daydreams of spring begin. Shop the auto show sale at Holiday and explore all that's new from Buick. Score rates as low as 0.9%, plus hefty bonus cash and deferred payments on Buick Envision. Get more for your trade and enjoy Team Holiday's exceptional guest care.
We earn the trust of drivers from all over Wisconsin by following through and going the extra mile. It's what we do.
Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Mueller's Repair and Recovery is a proud sponsor of Laconia in their game today. Good luck, Spartans! Mueller's Repair and Recovery is a full-service automotive repair shop. They'll do engine and transmission swaps, brakes, oil changes, and more. Call 852-0103. That's 852-0103 for Mueller's Repair and Recovery. 104 South Main Street, Rosendale. Good luck, Laconia!
Back to Rosendale here today, 40-6 your score. Chris Morgan with us here. Chris, give us your thoughts on the first half.
Yeah, I thought our defense was excellent. It was really smothering. We're locked in there, so I feel good about that. We just got to be a little bit cleaner with the ball on offense. But yeah, it was a good half.
A lot of stifling defensive effort. You saw so many different girls get involved in the transition. When you do get a turnover, the transition down the court was pretty good too, right?
Yeah, it was really good. We had some great finishes down there. I thought Molly Dool had a couple really nice finishes on the fast break. The one play I want to point out, I thought Tierney Madigan chasing down that it was on a turnover or something like that, and Tierney chased it down. We'd only given up 4 points, but what great hustle play. Doesn't matter what the score. You know, these girls got a lot of pride. So
she blocked it at the end. Oh.
Yeah, that was awesome. She's my favorite play of the half. All right.
Good luck. Go get him in the second half, Chris.
Thanks, Nick.
Chris Morgan, head coach of Laconia. We come back to the pit after this.
Redeker Dairy Equipment has been taking care of the needs of area farmers for over 50 years. They're your one-stop shop for Delaval milking equipment. And Redeker Dairy Equipment sells and maintains every system from rotary parlors to robotic equipment. They'll deliver chemicals, dips, and supplies right to your farm. Redeker Dairy has an electrical department that offers residential, commercial, and industrial services. Good luck, Spartans, from Redeker Dairy Equipment in Brandon.
Some great deals await at Brandon Meats this week. 8-ounce chopped sirloin for $1.99 each. The boneless Brandon-style ribs at $2.59 per pound. The garlic butter marinated chicken breast, $2.99 per pound. Round steak or Swiss steak, $4.99 per pound. And smoked Polish sausage, $2.99 per pound. Brandon Meats, open this week Monday through Thursday, 7 to 5, Friday, 7 till 6, and Saturday, 7 till 3. Log on, brandonmeats.com.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops, with most installed by next week and completed in just one day. And because we fabricate our countertops in-house, you can buy direct and save money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Planning a new building, whether it's commercial, ag, or residential, you need a building that will last. You need Pinot. Our experienced design build team will make your vision a reality. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to PinotBuildings.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, built better for future generations.
Do a little Radio Plus roll call, part of the halftime show. Go Spartans from Wauwatosa, says Travis. And checking into the broadcast, go Spartans from Cape Canaveral, like that. Go Lady Spartans from Peoria, Arizona. Love that, too. Got a lot of people watching tonight's game. You can feel free to jump aboard the chat. It is wide open for you, for your viewing pleasure. And to get in touch with us up here in the broadcast booth. And it's that video chat. You can also send me an email. Love to hear from you. It's nick@radioplusinfo.com. That's nick@radioplusinfo.com, but probably a little bit easier to go on the chat to get things kind of set and ready to go. If you take a look at the bracket, Bonduelle, it's pretty safe to say that they will take on Laconia tomorrow night. St. Mary Catholic is the 1. Manawa beat Wyoming Fremont in overtime on Tuesday night. You have Coleman and Crandon hooking up. Again, Bonduelle got the bye. Oconto got a win on Tuesday, so Bonduelle and Oconto playing. The winner comes here, so Bonduelle is going to come here in a matchup of top 5 teams in the state. Get her early. Might be standing room only tomorrow night for that one in the regional championship. And that's, I don't want to say it's rare, but it's few and far between that a caliber like that would hit early in the playoffs. You usually see that kind of stuff in the sectional semis, maybe the sectional championship for sure at state. But, yeah, we'll see what happens again for big matchup coming up tomorrow night. Let's take a peek at Laconia's ladies. They're going to bring out the starters on the floor. Then we'll see some other girls moving into the mix here. But we have Engel, Madigan, Vandenberg, Leonard, and Morgan. I want to take that back. Madigan is out. Finley Morgan is going to step into that starting role to start the second half again for Laconia. Crivitz will begin with the basketball as we're going to start the second half of play here. Again, just 2 points apiece for Kirsten Pusick, Kaya Brand, and Toya Werner. And here we go with the second half of play. Gruzinski will have it now, and she'll get it back for Werner. See if any adjustments were made for Crivitz. It's tough, you shot on the way, and there's a long 2 by Taya Werner. And 40-8 is your score. Here's Peyton Morgan to answer, and she does. And Peyton Morgan with a hot hand here for Laconia. Defense here, fighting through it. They switch, and Morgan has it. And going to look for Pusick. And Molly Duell playing D now. Got her, skip it across court. They'll dump it down low. Good ball movement by Crivitz. And Kaya Brand will score. So a couple of consecutive baskets here by Crivitz. 43-10 is your score. And Finley Morgan, nobody stepped out on the ball. Shot and 1. And Finley Morgan to the free throw line where she will go for a bucket there. Opportunity for a 3-point play and a 60% free throwing team, should say. And Finley Morgan will miss the end one. If that's one thing, Kaya Brand up and scores. She's got a bucket there. If there's one thing that Chris wants to work on, it might be free throws here. Molly Duell kicks it for Peyton. Shot 3, yes! And she's feeling it again. That's her third 3 of the ball game, 2 of which have come in this second half. And on the deck with it to the right-hand side, again for Tracy. And taken back the other way by Laconia. Aubrey Leonard up, and that is good. Leonard with a good ball fake and went up strong and scored in a 50-12 contest. Jessica checking out the broadcast from UW Platteville. Glad to have you along tonight. Again, jump aboard the chat. Give us your thoughts. And Travis, I'm with you, buddy. It's a loaded sectional. There's a 3. She's heating up a little bit. Is Kaya Brand. Kaya Brand has got a total of, 7 in this second half. She's got 9 for the ball game. Brand, the leading scorer at 17.6 a game for Crivitz. And she's just a freshman. Shot on the way. That's up and good from Ava Engel. We've got a 3-point show by Laconia at 53-15. Can shoot so well. 3 out of the top 5 teams in the state are in the same sectional. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, it's loaded. That's for sure. Engel to try it again. Yes, nobody came out on her. She drills it again, 56-15. And here's Gruzinski. She gets bumped for a moment by Morgan and looks for Pusick. That one's hard and missed. And here's Peyton Morgan, goes up ahead for Aubrey Leonard, tries to find Molly Duell. And might want to take that one up yourself. Like the extra effort, like the extra pass. Note, but want to take that one up yourself maybe. Vandenberg is in, as is Madigan. And here comes Tierney. And Tierney flips it to Morgan for Callista. Down low, spins with the right hand, up and no good. Nobody boxed up Molly Duell, and she made him pay. Nobody got a body on Molly. Molly put it up and won. Here comes Molly to the free throw line. Season, about 51%. And let's see if Laconia found some go-go for the free throw. Got it. All right. First free throw up and good. It's the first free throw made for Laconia tonight. Can you believe that? 14:32 left to play. Madigan there to tip and take it back and steal it. Again, Madigan, over 1,000 career points. 5th Spartan to do that. First junior to ever do that. Aubrey Leonard, the assist leader. That time, she goes to the rack with it. Doesn't go, though. And here comes Brand with the left hand. That one's too hard. Molly Duell gets the loose ball. And for Aubrey Leonard. Leonard now will look for Madigan. Madigan back for Leonard. Leonard flips it. Shot. Madigan 3. That one is no good. That rimmed around a couple of different times. Callista Vandenberg there for the rebound. That one's tipped and taken back by Brand. Good job to hustle and step in front and try to get that one turned away. And here comes Gruzinski. Tries down the lane, and she just threw it away. Wanted a foul call, doesn't get it, though. But 59-15, Quest Interior scoreboard. 13:32 left to play. If you take a look here at where they're going to be going. And some Spartan sweetness for you. State championship last year, runner-up year prior to that. Won a part of the Wisconsin Flyweight Conference the past 3 seasons. A miss here. Here comes Crivitz. Shot. That one is up and good by Gruzinski. That's a long 2. And Peyton Morgan now will get for Vandenberg, and she got popped. Got fouled there. And they will stop play, and they will reset. Winnebago Lithard Academy was leading Cedar Grove, Belgium in Division 3. Last time that we took a peek at that, right? Waupun take it on East Troy in Division 3. Division 4, I should say, for Winnebago Lutheran Academy. And Morgan up for another 3. She's got 3 threes in the second half. But Marcus Ann and Livingwood Lutheran in Division 4. Springs and Poinnette. Division 4, that game is in Poinnette. There comes a turnover. Molly Duell to the other end with it and scores. Molly Duell's had a couple of those buckets tonight in transition. Cedar Grove, Belgium, and Winnebago Lithard Academy again in Division 4. That one is missed. Madigan there for the rebound. And they're going to outlet way ahead. Looks for Molly Duell again, up and good. She does it so well. She runs the court so well. And there's a timeout taken by Crivitz and a 66-17 score. Laconia has done a great job here of running the court. We'll take a timeout. Back after this. Radio Plus Video Sports.
Go ahead, let the daydreams of spring begin. Shop the auto show sales event at Holiday. See all that's new. Get more Mazda for your money, more for your trade, and drive inspired on the road trips ahead in a new all-wheel drive Mazda. Lock in 0% 5-year financing now on select Mazda CX-30 and CX-50 models. Come be our guest and experience the award-winning care at Wisconsin's #1. Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Mazda Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
And we do want to give some accolades for the starters that are out of the contest now. Chris has pulled the starters, so some different ladies are on the court right now. Let's give some names. Lillian Zimmerman, Genevieve Ron is in there as well. Number 5 in Marissa Johnson is in. And number 14 in Hayden Johnson is in as well. Yeah, so that's what we have so far. So Morgan going to the non-starters and getting them some action here tonight. Aubrey Leonard did wear number 14. She switched to 15. Shot on the way, and that one is up and good. And Pusick with free throw there. And here comes Laconia's attack. Looks for Plime. And Plime lost it out of bounds. It's going to go off of Laconia. And Crivitz basketball. Got Division I tonight, Fond du Lac. There's an offensive foul. It's going to go against Crivitz, illegal screen there. Fond du Lac at Germantown tonight. Got Beaver Dam and Plymouth. That's a good one. Watertown and Luxembourg Casco. Got, let's see, who else? East Troy and Waupun. Mentioned that game. That game is also video streamed live at RadioPlusInfo.com. Columbus and Lake Country Lutheran, Watertown, Luther Prep, and Lake Mills. Campbell Sport won by forfeit over Milwaukee School of Languages on Tuesday. Cedar Grove, Belgium, and WLA. Last time that we checked, Winnebago Lutheran Academy was up in that contest. Marquesan at Living Word Lutheran, Springs and Poinnette, Division 4. Division 5, Fall River takes on Assumption. Randolph is in action. Oakfield battles Almond Bancroft. Off the window, up and in for Lillian Zimmerman. Nice look right there for Laconia. She'll score. And we've got Grace Doyen, who is in now. Shot for 3, up and good by Isabella Wazalowski. And here comes another 3. And that one goes in by Kendall Plime. So Laconia's putting some scores in. And if you want a scoreboard watch to see if Laconia can hit the century mark, they've done it this season already. Laconia did it in a victory over Mayville, and that score was 108-21, and that was on January 30th. Okay, they've also put up 91 this season, put up 82, put up 97, put up 82 in their first game. We did their first game against Oostburg. That was a good one. 82-78, won here in the pit by Laconia. Their title defense, first go of the 2023-2024 season. Gonna stop a play here. Boys hockey tomorrow. We'll have Springs hockey. Springs get set to battle Oregon. That'll be a good one from Oregon Ice Arena. And the winner goes to state. Shot. That one's up and good. And that one is by Wazalowski as well. That one goes for 2. She's got 5. And Crivitz team that averages about 57 a game or so. Shot, 3-ball. That one's up and good. Wow. Kendall Plime want to count up the 3-point buckets. 13 threes by Laconia. Last night had an opportunity to watch the Waupun and Kettle Moraine Lutheran game, and that was a pretty good game. And Morgan comes back in, Finley Morgan comes back in, and in that bowl game, 17 threes by the Chargers of KML. Waupun tried to go for the outright conference championship in the East Central Conference. They came up short down in Jackson, but good effort. Shot, 3-ball. That one's up and no good. And Crivitz rebound. But again, Waupun came up short and lost. But Waupun had 12 threes. KML 17. A total of 29 three-pointers in that game. Every time Waupun would make a little run, KML would come right back. They go bucket for a while. It's pretty fun to watch. But Waupun will start their boys basketball trek coming up next week. Next week, Tuesday. Speaking of the boys, Division I Fond du Lac is at Oconomowoc on Friday of next week in the regional semis. Turnover there. Plymouth awaits the winner of Menasha and Green Bay West. Beaver Dam awaits the winner of Sauk Prairie and Portage. There's a rebound taken by Ron. And here comes Finley Morgan. Morgan goes for Johnson, double dribble. Also in Division III, Winnebago Lutheran Academy awaits the winner of North Fond du Lac and Little Chute. Those two teams hook up on Tuesday of next week. Campbellsport is at Wrightstown. Omro gets a 2 seed despite being champions of the Flyaway Conference. Lamira takes on Bigfoot at home. Next Tuesday, Mayville hooks up with Turner. Waupun awaits the winner of East Troy. Watertown Luther Prep. In Division 4 for the boys, Springs is at Dodgeland. That game is being played in Juneau next Tuesday. We'll have coverage of that game. These Laconia boys will be home to Cedar Grove, Belgium on Tuesday of next week. Best of luck to the boys for Laconia. Waterloo and Westfield, they hook up on Tuesday. The winner gets Randolph. And coverage on the website, too, of CWC and Sheboygan Christian. So you're probably thinking, how do you do all this? Well, go to the website to see where we're covering your favorite team. Again, at RadioPlusInfo.com. We always keep the website up to date, including scores and links, right? Laconia with the basketball now. 7-13, Quest Interior scoreboard. Here comes another 3. That one is good for Marissa Johnson. 77-23, a 3-point show on your video here tonight. There's a short shot that's missed, and they're going to outlet ahead for Zimmerman. Zimmerman high off the glass, doesn't go. And here comes Gruzinski. Gruzinski top of the wheel for it. She's guarded step for step by Plime. Going to go right side. And kicks it up over to Weslowski. Weslowski now, top of the wheel. Shot. That one's up and good by Gruzinski. Gruzinski's got 4. And that's going to go against Laconia. And Crivitz basketball with 6:10 and counting. And the lead is 77-25. The clock continues to tick down here as they're in running clock. Bonduelle leads 66-16 with about 4:20 left to go in the half. So again, Bonduelle is going to come here tomorrow night. And that'll be a good one. Matchup of top 5 teams in Division 4. It's rare you'll see it that early, but you just got to play who's in front of you. That one's missed. And a rebound taken by Johnson. And Finley Morgan Across the line with it. Such a nice freshman player is Finley. And foul called. She'll go to the line. Foul was before the basket went in. And here comes Finley Morgan. That one is up and good. And here comes Finley again at the line. Second one is up and good. So, again, a lot of success for individual ladies this season. Love this slide right here. Thanks to the Laconia girls basketball team. I asked them if we could use some of these pictures that they created. They said sure on their Twitter handle, but you take a look at Vandenberg, again, 600 career rebounds. Tierney Madigan, 1,000-plus career points. Aubrey Leonard, the school assist record for her. That's 264 and counting, and there's their picture on the screen there from last year's Division IV state championship at the Resch up in Green Bay. They want another one of those gold ones. That looked pretty good in the case here, but they want to add to that collection there of gold, right? That's going to go out of bounds. Be off of Laconia and Crivitz basketball. So again, Ava Engel with a total of 12. She had 4 threes tonight. Molly Duell, she had 12. Talked about the balanced scoring. 10 for Tierney Madigan. Callista Vandenberg, 2. Aubrey Leonard had 9. Morgan with a total of 12. So, yeah, the stats hold true to the scoring attack that Laconia possesses and that they bring trouble to. Can't just key on one player because everybody can beat you. Rebound taken by Ron. And possession arrow points toward the Laconia ladies as we are getting set to wind some things down. Coming up, we will have an opportunity to catch a couple of comments from Chris and whoever he wants us to chat with. We'll meet, discuss who we want here. Probably talk to maybe Molly Duell. She got down the court a lot, up and down. And some other players as well. Again, we'll see how this kind of shakes out here at the end. But Bonduelle is leading big time, 66-16 in the second half. And they're going to win their game. At the bonus is Laconia. So clock continues to wind down on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. Shot is on the way, and that one is good. And games like tomorrow night, the specific reason why they like to schedule so many great non-conference opponents to get you ready for big games like tomorrow night. Schedule the Oostburg, the Xavier game, the Prairie School. Having a nice season. The Florida tournament. That was a lot of fun, too, by the way. I tried to put in to go, but it was denied by my corner office. The Winnebago Lutheran Academy battles. Won by 3 against the Vikings first go-around, and won by just 8 the second go-around. So, going to be challenged in every way, shape, and form to get ready for the tournament and hold serve true to form. Shot on the way. That one is up and no good. 1:17 left to play. Marissa Johnson got it lost for a moment. Here comes Crivitz. And that one is missed. Flips, fades. That one's no good. And the rebound is Zimmerman. Goes up ahead. Looks for Hayden Johnson. And with under 50 to play, up and no good. Gets her own rebound, and that one's no good. Another rebound, and third time's a charm. Zimmerman's got some height, and she's got 5 points. And 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 for Finley Morgan. She had 3 ball there. tonight's game. Let's go to Isabella Logan. She gets a bucket tonight. She's got 2. 20 seconds left to play. Shot on the way. That one is missed. No good. And Crivitz will take possession back with 10 seconds left to play, and that's going to pretty much be it. 5 seconds to go, and we are going to hear the horn. There it is. 82-27 is your final. 40 in the first half, 42 in the second half, a total of 82 points, 21 points for Crivitz in the second half. 82-27 is the final. All right, we'll come back with the postgame show on the way next. Radio Plus Video Sports.
I would say the best part about our relationship with Bristol Morgan is the fact that they are local and they actually are there when we need them to be. They're very responsive and they do a great job for us, so we keep coming back. I mean, you need a lending partner that's going to be there when you need them. We've had a lot of growth over the last 15 years, and specifically in the last 5. Bristol Morgan has always been here to help us find our way to that next level.
Some great deals await at Brandon Meats this week. 8-ounce chopped sirloin for $1.99 each. The boneless Brandon-style ribs at $2.59 per pound. The garlic butter marinated chicken breast $2.99 per pound. Round steak or Swiss steak $4.99 per pound. And smoked Polish sausage $2.99 per pound. Brandon Meats open this week Monday through Thursday 7 to 5, Friday 7 till 6, and Saturday 7 till 3. Log on BrandonMeats.com.
Redeker Dairy Equipment has been taking care of the needs of area farmers for over 50 years. They're your one-stop shop for Delaval milking equipment. And Redeker Dairy Equipment sells and maintains every system from rotary parlors to robotic equipment. They'll deliver chemicals, dips, and supplies right to your farm. Redeker Dairy has an electrical department that offers residential, commercial, and industrial services. Good luck, Spartans, from Redeker Dairy Equipment in Brandon.
The Rosendale-Brandon School District blends small school values with large school opportunities to inspire families, students, and staff to choose our schools. At Rosendale-Brandon Schools, we strive to connect our families to what's happening in our schools. We put what's best for our students at the forefront of each decision. We attract and retain an amazing staff with a passion for teaching children, and we celebrate our families, students, and staff. Rosendale-Brandon School District, the school district of choice. Go Spartans! Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops, with most installed by next week and completed in just 1 day. And because we fabricate our countertops in-house, you can buy direct and save money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Being a smaller organization, I think, gives us such an advantage to be able to adapt to what our customers need, especially at the small business level. They give us feedback on what's important to them and what products and services they need and are important and they value, and we can make adjustments. We can hear our customers as to what they need, and we can make adjustments relatively quickly. I think they see that, they see our flexibility, and they understand this is an organization that wants to work with us. They're not just going to do it their way, they're actually listening and hearing what we need.
Welcome back to the postgame show. The Laconia ladies with an 82-27 victory here tonight, and we've got a whole cast of crew with us here. Ladies, good game tonight. Let's start with you, Tierney Madigan. Talk about the game for us.
I thought it was a good game overall. We played good defense, and we made a lot of our shots, and I think that's what we need to carry in tomorrow night too.
One of the best plays of the game was the fact that you sprinted down the court and had a block
and ran the whole court. That was one of the coach's best plays of the game.
Yeah, he really enjoyed my hustle, and he was like, when you're up by that much and you're hustling that well, it's good play.
All right, let's go to Finley Morgan. Give us your thoughts on the game.
We always want to stay hungry. We don't want to ever end the season, so just coming in this game with the mentality to make it to the next one.
Thought your defense was incredible, smothering defense the entire way, traps at midcourt, and I don't know if they really saw any defensive pressure like you gals brought this season where they play, maybe.
Yeah, we work on defense a lot of practice. It's half the game, so you got to be able to play defense along with offense.
All right, let's bring over Peyton Morgan. Your thoughts on the game?
I thought it was a really good game, and defensively, we executed it perfectly. Defense is something that we really, really focus on at practice, and I just thought we played it amazing.
First couple of shots, a little rough there, weren't falling, but shooters got to shoot, and you kept shooting, right?
Yeah, you just got to have that confidence, even going in the second half. It wasn't a pretty first half, but you just got to have the confidence.
Bonduelle was up big tonight, so they won big tonight. Your thoughts on that? That's kind of a rare thing. You get two top 5 teams in the same regional, in the same sectional to play each other right away.
Yeah, Bonduelle is a good team. We've been watching them. We know that they've been watching us. They're at Waupun. So I think tomorrow is really, really going to be a good battle.
Well, enjoy tonight. Short-lived to tomorrow, okay?
Yeah.
Molly Duell, let's come on over here. We saw you sprint the floor a lot of times in transition to get down. Talk about that.
Yeah, well, we always love to run the court. That's like our thing. But rolling into playoffs, no matter who we're playing, we're just always hungry and want to make sure that we execute. And defense, obviously, is something important that we strive to do.
Thoughts about Bonduelle tomorrow night? What do they like to do? Any tendencies that you see so far? Without letting too much out.
Well, we got a little cheat sheet from Coach today, so we'll be studying that, hopefully. But, yeah, they're a great team, obviously, and we just have to go out there and execute our game like we always do.
All right, let's bring over Aubrey. Good game tonight. Talk about that for us.
You know, I think the team did a great job bringing the energy and pushing it all the way through, just the whole game.
And defensive pressure a lot was good. Now, you put up 82 tonight, you average in the 70s, but, again, a good offensive performance. But holding any team to 27 at the varsity level, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, we really take pride in our defense, so we do our best to limit their scoring.
Bonduelle, what do you think?
You know, it's going to be a good game. I think we both know that it's going to be a good game, and I'm really excited.
Yeah, I think this place is going to be rocking tomorrow night here. So you ready for it? All right, go enjoy this one, ladies, okay? All right. Yep, that's Laconia ladies again with us here. We can find Chris over here. He's chatting right now. But again, the Laconia ladies, I'm going to pick up my scoring book and go through the scoring with you here. Finley Morgan with a total of 11 points. We go to Ava Engel. She had 4 threes for a total of 12. Molly Duell with 12 points tonight. Marissa Johnson with 3. Tierney Madigan with a total of 10. Callista Vandenberg with 2. 4 for Aubrey. 9. Can't read my writing. 9 for Aubrey Leonard tonight. I thought that wasn't right. 9 for her. Peyton Morgan with a total of 12. She had 3 threes in that second half and 4 threes for the basketball game. 6 for Kendall Plime, and Lillian Zimmerman chipped in a total of 5 points. For Crivitz, they were led tonight by Kaya Brand. Their leading scorer averages 17 a game. She had 9 tonight. Lucy Grzinski with a total of 4. Kirsten Pusek with 2 for Isabella Logan. Toya Warner chipped in 4. Megan Pusek with 2. And Isabella Wazalowski with a total of 5 points. So again, the Laconia ladies win tonight 82-27 on your Quest Interior scoreboard. It was a 40-6 score in the first half, and 42 for Laconia in the second half, and 21 for Crivitz in the second half, making your final score of 82-27 on your Quest Interior scoreboard. A quick timeout, one more break, and we're back to the pit after we chat with Chris Morgan. That's on the way next. Radio Plus Video Sports.
The Rosendale-Brandon School District blends small school values with large school opportunities to inspire families, students, and staff to choose our schools. At Rosendale-Brandon Schools, we strive to connect our families to what's happening in our schools. We put what's best for our students at the forefront of each decision. We attract and retain an amazing staff with a passion for teaching children, and we celebrate our families, students, and staff. Rosendale-Brandon School District, the school district of choice. Go Spartans!
The youth sports, right? We support youth sports in all of our communities, sponsoring teams, booster clubs, and then really supporting the schools with some PTO activities where we'll donate to the PTOs as they need. We help sponsor a new playground for one of the schools in Fond du Lac. There's different things that we've done, and I look forward to our ability as we grow to be able to increase that exposure and that opportunity for us to give back to the communities.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
And I'd like to welcome you back to the post-game show. Getting interviews all over the place here, buddy. Thanks for the time here. Talk about the win for us.
Yeah, it was just a great team effort. I thought defense was phenomenal, like we talked about. The first half, it was excellent. Early in the second half, I think we relaxed just a little bit, just lost focus a couple times. And we talked to the girls afterwards. Tomorrow night, right from the jump to the final buzzer, we can't lose focus one second because Bonduelle is a really great team. But I thought for tonight, for the most part, it was a great team effort. And the kids that came in late in the game played well as well, in addition to the starters.
I'm taking a look at the book, and you take a look at it too. A lot of scoring across the board for everybody. And what really sticks out is something that has stuck out all year. It's the balanced scoring that you have. You key on one girl, you can't do that because somebody else is going to hurt you big.
Right, yeah. You can't key on one player for us because we just got too many weapons. And tonight we hit some shots. I mean, in the second half, I don't know how many threes we had, but it seemed like we were, I know Ava had a couple. I think Peyton had 2 or 3 in the second half. Kendall Plime came in off the bench, hit a couple. We shot the ball pretty well, especially in the second half.
I had 14 for the game, and I had a total of 7 in the second half.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, it was like I said, those kids that came in that are normally more JV players, they played phenomenal basketball as well.
Talking with Chris Morgan here. Chris, I don't want to say it's rare, but it's kind of few and far between that you get a matchup of this caliber within the state and top 5 teams. I don't want to go into the seeding stuff and the computer stuff, but you got to beat somebody anytime, right? And who's ever next?
Yeah, it's exactly like last year. I mean, last year we ran the gauntlet. In this game last year in the regional finals, we had Sheboygan Lutheran, and they're a great team. I think they were ranked top 10 at that point. You just got to be ready to play. You got to be ready to battle whoever's there. And Bonduelle's a great team, so we got to bring it tomorrow night.
It's going to be looking forward to it. Thank you.
Yeah, hopefully it's going to be a great atmosphere.
I appreciate the time, buddy.
Thanks, Nick.
That's Chris Morgan, who's the head coach of the Laconia Ladies, and that'll wrap up our post-game show. Special thanks to Ron Lindgren, our video producer. Special thanks to Aiden Anderson, running camera. Carrie Longery is our extreme video producer. Nick Rush saying so long from Laconia, where the Laconia Ladies win 82-27. We'll talk to you tomorrow night on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Radio Plus Sports. The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.